When we think about keeping our seniors safe, it turns out we're looking at a perfect storm of dangers right now. On one hand, you've got a physical threat that's been around forever, but believe it or not, it's getting worse. And on the other hand, there's this new, invisible digital threat that is absolutely exploding. It's really a two-front battle, and we have got to understand both sides. So let's start with this number, 38,742. And this isn't just a statistic. It represents the actual number of parents, grandparents, and neighbors we lost to unintentional falls in just a single year. It's a massive public health crisis that's somehow hiding in plain sight. So, okay, let's dive into that physical threat first. The one we all think we understand, but honestly, we often underestimate just how serious it is. We're talking about the simple but frankly terrifying danger of a fall when there's no one around to help. And there's a term for this that is just chilling: a long lie. It's exactly what it sounds like. You fall and you just can't get back up. The clock starts ticking immediately. And for 1 in every 5 seniors who has this happen to them, that clock ticks for more than an hour. Can you imagine? And here's the thing. This problem, it's not getting better. It's getting dramatically worse. Just look at this trend. For our seniors 85 and older, the death rate from falls has more than doubled in just 20 years. It really makes you wonder, how are we losing ground on this fight? So, what's actually happening to a person's body during that long lie? Well, it's brutal. It's like a cascade of medical emergencies, one after another. The constant pressure on the skin causes painful ulcers. Not being able to get water leads to severe dehydration. Lying on a cold floor can cause hypothermia. You see, the fall itself is just the first domino to drop. Okay, so we've been talking about the danger of physical isolation, of being alone and unable to reach out for help. But what if the danger comes from the complete opposite? What if the real threat isn't that no one can reach you, but that the wrong people can't? And that brings us right to the second front in this battle, this invisible digital threat. It's a kind of danger that preys on the very trust and connection we all rely on, and it can be every bit as devastating as a physical fall. $3.4 billion. Let that sink in. That is how much money was stolen from adults over 60 in just 1 year from financial scams. This isn't some small-time operation. It's a massive global enterprise that's built on robbing our parents and grandparents. And let's get even more specific because this is wild. Just look at one type of scam: people pretending to be from Social Security. The money lost went from 122 million to over 700 million in just 4 years. That's not just growth, it's an explosion. The criminals are getting smarter and they're scaling up fast. But it's not just about the money, not by a long shot. We have to understand the human cost here. The FBI puts it perfectly. These scams are emotionally traumatizing. They completely shatter a person's trust, their confidence, their whole sense of safety. The stolen money is often just the beginning of the nightmare. So how do they do it? How do they pull this off so successfully? Well, to fight back, we've got to understand their playbook. So let's take a minute and really dissect the anatomy of one of these modern scams. It often starts with impersonation, a fake social media page that looks official, but the clues are almost always there if you know what you're looking for. Bad grammar, links to websites that don't end in .gov, or suspiciously low follower counts. These are the little digital breadcrumbs they can't help but leave behind. Now, once they've got you on the hook, that's when the psychological warfare really begins. They create this incredible sense of panic. Your benefits are suspended, or there's a warrant for your arrest. Then comes the really weird demand for payment in gift cards or crypto, anything that's impossible to trace. And their newest, scariest trick? Using AI to create fake news reports to make the whole lie feel terrifyingly real. So we've got these two huge threats, a physical one and a digital one. But here's the good news. The defense is also two-pronged. There are clear, simple steps we can all take to protect ourselves and, of course, the people we love. Okay, everybody, listen up. If you remember only one thing from this entire conversation, make it this. The real Social Security Administration will never, ever threaten you. They will never demand you pay them with gift cards. Scammers, on the other hand, live and breathe those tactics. Just knowing this simple difference is probably your most powerful shield. All right, on the physical side, the defense is really all about preparation. It's stuff we can all do. First, take a look at your environment. Clear the pathways, make sure the lighting is good. Next, don't be afraid to use stability aids like a cane to prevent a fall in the first place. And finally, always have a lifeline. A fully charged phone in your pocket means you're never truly alone. And for the digital defense, your best weapons are going to be skepticism and just talking. Your number one rule should be verify, don't trust. If you get a suspicious call, hang up. Call the official SSA number yourself. Report every single attempt you see. And most importantly, talk about it. Tell your family. Scammers absolutely thrive in silence. So let's break it. So let's be real. What if it happens to you? Despite all your defenses, you get that call. Your heart starts pounding. What do you do in that exact high-pressure moment?
Okay, here's your emergency action plan. This is what you do immediately. No hesitation. First, hang up. Don't argue, don't explain, just end the call. Second, report it. Get the attempt on the record. Third, call your bank. Lock down your accounts just in case. And fourth, and this one is so important, talk to someone you trust. You are not alone in this.
And this is the question we're really left with, isn't it? We've learned that safety isn't just about grab bars in the shower anymore. It's also about skepticism and digital awareness and having open, honest conversations. So as we face threats that can come from a simple trip and fall or from a single phone call, the real question is, how do we redefine safety to protect the people we love against both?